Slater hits a high drive. Center field. It is out of here. Wow. And he goes to straightaway center field. And with one swing of the bat, the Giants take the lead. Here's Dickerson. Dickerson, high drive. Right center field. It is out of here.
Strike three called. That ball is gone. The first home run of the year for Brandon Belt.
Tell you what, he was quick to the inside part of the plate.
That one is into deep center. Way back there. Still going. Adios, Pelota. A two-run homer for Darren Ruff.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. And it's time for the Giants post-game show brought to you by y'all in the chat. Thank you so much for jumping in. And the Giants salvaged the last game of this series pretty much. I mean, I wouldn't say a must win, but definitely a game you want to have getting close to the All-Star break, having lost the first two of the series. Dodgers lost today. Padres, I believe, lost today. Giants needed to gain a game on both of them to really feel secure here going into this last series. That way, you know, no matter what happens in this series against the Nats, we can relax. We're still going to be in a good position. Hopefully we'll do well in this next series, but the Cardinals play the Giants tough. They just do. And unfortunately, the Giants, like I said, get this one win thanks in large part to Darren Ruff and Alex Wood, who was fantastic out there. I mean, just one of the best signings in all of baseball, not just the Giants offseason, but, you know, sign a guy like Alex Wood, who hasn't had a great season in 3 or 4 years. And, you know, he comes out here and he's just vintage, you know, Alex Wood for the Giants. And it's absolutely huge for us. And he has been amazing. You know, every time it seems like he takes the ball, he gives the Giants a chance to win. The offense has continued to struggle with runners in scoring position. Earlier in the game, we had the bases loaded. We barely got one run in with no outs, bases loaded. That's frustrating, but ultimately we got it 5-2. Good pitching all around. The Giants win this one, and the video didn't play that well. Let me see if I can get that rough bomb.
That one is into deep center. Way back there. Still going. Adios, Pelota.
Just an absolute bomb there from Darren Ruff, the man with the plan. What a great signing that was as well going into last season. And I see the chat is freaking loaded right now. The chat is live. What's going on? Ruff, where the dogs at? Jason Williams, Fendi Mashups. Oh, yeah, thank you, Marlins, for your win. Marlins win. And the Dodgers have lost, what, is it 3 in a row now? And Dodgers lose. Rogers look bad, but you guys won. Rogers gave up some hits. What's up, baseball history? Ruff producing. And, you know, just amazing how guys are just stepping up. And guys are going down, getting hurt, and someone else steps up. Solid game. Ian Perkey after the All-Star break will be better with runners in scoring position. Well, we got to be. We have to be. It's been a really struggle the last few games. We're getting guys on base, getting guys in running and scoring position, even with no outs or one out. I'm not just talking about 2-out situations. I mean, no outs, bases juiced, and Giants have been struggling to get those runners home. But I do believe you. I do think it will get better. I think it's just a tough stretch, and we're still getting wins. Not every night, but we're getting wins enough to keep first place, to keep the best record in the game, and you can't ask for more than that going into the All-Star break. McGee is pitching like he doesn't want to lose the closer job, and Robert Rothberg, you're right. McGee knows he's on a kind of thin ice here after, you know, blowing some saves earlier. Fans don't love him. It's a little scary when he comes in the game, but hey, as long as we get the win, we get the win. Title says that all happy day with the Giants winning, Dodgers losing, and 5-6 innings. Wood always comes through. I believe he pitched 7 today. And adios, pelota. victory song, glorious. No, I won't get it until I'm victorious and I will defend. This is Bulldogs fan here. Wolfison and Andy Cruz. Everyone, thank you for jumping in. I appreciate everyone here. Billy Bean, can you guys knock in guys on base? And McGee giving us that torture ball. So, yeah, absolutely loving this game today. Alex with 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, one of his best starts of the year. But I'm not even sure if that's his best start. He's had several similar starts, but going through 7 innings, only leaving us 2 to, win this game. And the Giants were able to get that done. Didn't have to really stress our bullpen today, and that was key. And, Alex Wood just huge today. Obviously, big game also for our man, Darren Ruff, with that bomb, that little bit of insurance runs, which we ended up, we needed every single run today. So is that today's game? No, I got to update that. I apologize. But big win for the Giants today. 5-2 is your final. I'm like, what is this? What is this? We don't want to see that anymore. That game is history. We need the new game. We need the new game. But, yeah, always love to get insurance runs here. This is today's game. That's more like it. 5-2. And, yeah, those last 2 runs there, I was looking at that confused. And the Giants win this one 5-2. Like I said, Giants got some hits, got guys on base, worked the count. How many walks did we get today? 8 walks. 8 walks, 8 hits. You would think that'd be more than 5. Not complaining. I'm happy to get the win. But, if the pitching wasn't so good, this is a game we lose. So, thankfully, Alex Wood came out with good stuff. Rogers wasn't that great, but he only gave up 1 run, and then McGee finished it off. If it wasn't for the good pitching today, we lose this game. If the Cardinals came out swinging, we lose this game because you just couldn't get runners in scoring position. It is a very important win. At the end of the day, the W is what matters, and I think we're going to get better at that, hopefully in this next series against the Washington Nationals. But the Giants do win it. Big win today. I feel like huge. You don't want to get swept. You don't want to get swept. Absolutely not. Under any circumstances do we want to get swept at this point. So here we have it. Giants win this one. I want to thank everyone for jumping in here. All of the moderators here keeping it under control. Tommy is here, 13-2. Tommy, I still got your email. Sorry, I haven't responded yet. I'll get back to that as soon as I can. I've been super busy today working on the draft. The draft is coming up. I'm preparing my live stream on Sunday, and I also put out my mock draft video and things like that. Robert Rothberg, we're still in first without Posey, without Longo, without Belt, without La Stella, and it just goes to show. I mean, what an amazing team. And I know the Dodgers are have a good record, and the Padres are winning games, but nobody gave the Giants a chance this year to be in this type of position, and they're just they're deeper than even I thought. It's just been absolutely amazing to watch. But we really want to slow down the injuries if possible. Even today, somebody came out with a little injury. Hopefully he's okay. And I believe it was Wade, I think, which, interestingly, it turned out that Ruff comes in and hits that bomb. So it kind of turned out okay as long as Wade is okay. I think he got stepped on. So hopefully Wade is just fine because Wade is, I love what I'm seeing with Lamont Wade Jr. And that was one of the best moves. Also trading Sean Anderson. At first, I didn't like the move. Openly admit it. I didn't hate it, but I was like, I feel like Sean Anderson's got a better chance to help us. Wrong on that. So absolutely great trade there, as it turned out. And if we want Sean Anderson back, I think he's a free agent. We can sign him anytime we want. That Ruff bomb was literally a bomb. Yeah, the wind was blowing in. I didn't think it was possible to hit one out, but if anyone could do it, it was going to be Ruff. Giants displayed how resilient they are with another big win here. Just, coming back down 2 games. This was, like I said, I wouldn't call it I don't use that term must win so freely because it's in the middle of the season. It's really not a must win, but it felt like one. It felt like, we lose this game, it's even if we're still in first place, it just starts to get scary. Like, what are we doing? We don't want to be getting swept here. And the Giants, got the win. Oh, a good question here. Why is Berriger in AAA? Well, Berriger got sent to AAA at one point because he was the only one with options, and some guys were coming off the IL. I didn't love that move. And then he hasn't pitched that well since he's been down there. So I guess that's why. Bulldogs fan, Hugh is here. Wolfison is here. Robert is here. Thank thank you guys, everyone, for jumping in. Never gave them a chance to be here at this point. Just imagine being fully healthy. Dubon is injured. We need La Stella. La Stella, man. La Stella's been out for a while. Oh, Tommy says, love the mock video. I'm glad you like the mock video. It's obviously going to be all wrong, but maybe not all wrong. But, those mock drafts are so unpredictable because as soon as one team makes an unexpected move, and then that next team will take a guy that you thought was going to go earlier, and then everything is just, once it's out of control, and you don't know anymore because there's no way to just say, okay, best player, move on down. It doesn't work that way. So, yeah, I might be wrong from the first pick this year. It's going to be fun to watch, though. The Freak is here. I believe the draft is on Sunday, which is interesting. The Giants also play on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, so we're going to try to figure that out because the Giants might end the game while the draft is going on, so I'm going to have to be doing the draft. If that happens, we'll do kind of a dual post-game draft video while, talk a little bit about the game, but really going to be focusing on the draft if that happens. I'm hoping the game ends before the draft starts, so we can do a quick post-game, get out of there, and then, boom, do the draft. That's what I'm hoping, but we'll have to wait and see. Nobody gets mock drafts right. It's way too unpredictable, and that's exactly right. You can't get them right. Last year, I got a couple of them right, a couple names right, maybe 3 or 4 names right, but it's tough. But, I'm hoping that I know who I want the Giants to get. It's a pitcher named Jordan Wicks, left-handed pitcher, just elite-looking guy. I think he's going to be really good big leaguer, but it's not up to me. Obviously, I have no say in that, so we'll wait and see, but I'll definitely have a reaction to whoever it might be. How can you not like Dubon, says the Freak. Dubon's a lot of fun, though I think it was time to send him down here, get him some more work in AAA. He'd been struggling, and brought up Tyro Estrada, who hit that bomb for us. Tyro Estrada is an exciting player. So is Dubon. It's like whoever's hotter right now, whoever's hotter stays. That's just the way it has to be. All-Star break, good for the Giants or no, JH? That's a great question. And, in 2016, it did not feel good. It felt like it hurt us, obviously, because when we started just losing, it was a very clear point in time where the Giants went from being amazing to being absolutely horrific. I don't think that's going to happen this year. I'm going to say it's good for us this year because the Giants have so many injury problems. They don't have the terrible bullpen like they did in 16. I'm not saying the Giants bullpen is great, but it's definitely good. I mean, it's not bad. It's not as bad as it was in 16 where nobody could get anyone out. So I'm going to say it's good this year. I hope the break is good. Give them a little rest. And, can't remember the last time Kapler made a bad decision. Robert Rothberg, Cap's underrated. Oh, Caps is on his way to a manager of the year. Unless things just fall apart, he is the favorite. It's got to be. He has to be. That's who gets manager of the year award. It's not the team that's expected to win. It's usually the team like Don Mattingly last year, a perfect example. The I'm still old school. The Miami Marlins make the playoffs, and Don Mattingly, is going to get that award, and he got it. And the Rays with their payroll, their manager's going to have an advantage. It's just the way it goes. I think with the Giants, their best record in baseball. I don't know if it'll end up the season that way, but Cap is going to win the Manager of the Year award, barring something crazy. Do you think Fletcher will beat DiMaggio's streak? Hell no. Baseball history. Hell no. Let's talk about Fletcher's in the American League. I was going to say let's talk about the Pete Rose streak. No, he's not. Nobody's beaten that DiMaggio streak in my lifetime. Bullpen has been killing it lately. Our bullpen is inconsistent. Yeah, it is a little inconsistent. Kapler needs to manage the All-Star game. Maybe next year, Tommy. Maybe next year after the Giants win it all, then Kapler will get to manage it next year. But, the way a lot of people have talked about that, how I thought that at the All-Star break is supposed to celebrate all the players who had their best first half seasons. So why does they do the same for the manager? I think partially it's because you don't know who's going to have the best record until right at the All-Star break. So you kind of want to know who's going to be managing ahead of time. So they just have the World Series team managers manage. That's how they've historically done it. But, Cap definitely deserves it. I'm a huge Fletcher fan, so I think he'll get it. Well, he's not going to get 56 games. If he does, that would be the biggest story in baseball since Cal Ripken Jr.'s, breaking the streak. It would be it would be wall-to-wall coverage. It would be absolutely insane if someone ever approached 56-game hitting streak. Bullpen was good in June. I think overall they'll use some improvements. They can use some improvements 100%. Who's managing, Tommy? I haven't actually read who's managing, but I would assume it would be the 2 World Series teams, so Dave Roberts and Cash. Who the freaking is... I can double-check that. Kevin Cash, Dave Roberts. Yeah, Kevin Cash, Dave Roberts. That will be the managers right there. So jumping back to the chat, which is exploding right now. Hey, John is here. Ian Fu, love the title. Thank you so much. Baseball history is here. He hits the ball so perfectly with no power to where he has a decent chance. Eric, being Posey is injured, do you think he will decline to play in the All-Star game? Well, yeah, if he's hurt, he's not going to play. Yeah, that's a shame right now, but I mean, he's not on the IL, so if he's feeling better, I think he might make an appearance. I even heard Kapler say, if this was the World Series today, then he'd be playing. So he can play. He's just resting up, and you're definitely, if he's not fully healthy, I don't think he'll play an exhibition game. He'll probably be there and be available, but I don't think he'll play. The Freak, Kevin Cash, hope Posey will play in the All-Star game. He will play next series. Yeah, I mean, if he's playing against the Nationals, he might play in the World Series. I mean, so we'll see. Yeah, so Giants, big win today. I was going to be pretty down if they lost today. I'm already tired. I'm not feeling that great. And I was like, if the Giants lose this game, I'm just going to be really disappointed. Even though, there's always the silver lining. The Giants are having a great season. One game is one game. But, getting swept hurts. Getting swept hurts because you're all, as great as we're playing, there's this nagging worry like, please don't go on some losing streak. Don't let it fall apart. Keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together. And let's get into those playoffs. And every month, every week, and every month that goes by that we continue to play good baseball, the odds continue to increase. The Giants will be a playoff team. And right now, it's still not 100% even, but I feel like this is definitely a winning team right here. Would love to avoid the wild card game and win this division. And people are telling me I'm an idiot. It's not happening. Hey, we're at the All-Star break. We're more than halfway through the season, and we're in first place. Any Dodgers fans that aren't giving due credit to the Giants, that's who's in denial. That's who's in denial. Honestly, I'm not saying you can't have the opinion that the Dodgers are going to win the division. That's fine. But to say it's a done deal, it's not a done deal. The Giants are for real. So just be careful. Don't be overconfident. I'm out. Eric, the Freak is gone. I don't know how Scherzer's not an all-star. That's really weird because he's a superstar. He's having a great season. How the hell does Scherzer not get voted in? I heard that. I was like, what? I have no clue. I miss Donnie Barrels hitting 320. He's still raking. He's hitting the ball hard. He's not getting as many hits, not finding as many holes. They're defending him well. They're pitching him well, but I feel like he's still a guy I want out there. I think he's still hitting the ball pretty well. And he's getting hits from time to time. He's not going on some terrible streak. He had one little slump that took him down to like 260. Since then, he's starting to bring it up a little bit. I don't know where he's at specifically right now. What is he, about 270? 268. 268 right now. Yeah, it's not Solano-ish, but I still like the dude. Toad School, necesitamos un burrito. We are blessed to have 3 aces, Gosman, DeSclafani, and Wood. And you're not even counting, 3 aces, and that doesn't even count all the other guys that we have available. When Cueto's on, obviously we had, a guy that we thought Webb was going to be really good in spring training. He's had a couple of good starts, but he's got serious potential. We have Sanchez. Just an array of options. Can you make a video of trade deadline targets for the Giants, the Freak? That's a great request video, and I think I will do that for sure. For sure, that sounds like a great video idea. Hello, Eric. Giants finally got a win. Dodgers got swept by the Marlins. Swept by the Marlins. Hum, baby, you going to the All-Star game? Hell no. I'm not going to make it to the All-Star game. Now, I was planning maybe to go to Atlanta later. All-Star game is not in Atlanta now, but I might go to Atlanta later this year, and I might go to St. Louis later this year, which is coming up. So that's not guaranteed, but I would like to go to Atlanta. I've never been to the ballpark there, which is crazy because I actually lived in Georgia for a year. But back then, this ballpark was not built yet. They actually, Turner Field lasted felt like it didn't last about 10 years. They're tearing down ballparks like it's going out of style. So I would like to check out the new ballpark in Atlanta and see what I can do. But it might be expensive, so I don't know. Back to the chat. John, Michael, Delton White, Dodgers didn't get swept. It's a 4-game series. Thank you for that correction. I didn't think so, but hey, they lost 3 in a row. Dodgers, Marlins have one more game. Oh, my goodness. If you get swept in a 4-game series, Dodgers, I don't want to hear you talking all that smack. I asked a beat writer if you come on YouTube. They said maybe Tone School. How about New York? Yeah, I would love to fly. I don't know. I've only been to the airport in New York. I've never been to, I've never tried to navigate New York. I don't know what it's like, but it sounds fun. I would like to go check out New York as well. Delton White is here. Yeah, Kershaw went down to the IL. Tough news for the Dodgers. Damn, Kershaw's out. We know Bauer's out. Probably won't be seeing him no more. Like the Godfather line. Won't see him no more. So if you guys have seen that film, I'm sure most of you have. But yeah, more I look into that, the more I think we're not seeing Bauer at least the rest of the year, maybe ever. So, I mean, that's just honestly, without giving any hard opinions on what's going on, I don't think we're going to be seeing Bauer for a long, 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 long time. Back to the chat. We have Hugh. We have Wolfison. Giants have better coaches. Oh, yeah, we love our coaches. Coaching staff is legit. Everyone who's talking crap about our coaching staff when we put it together. What you saying now? I mean, honestly, results speak for themselves. And that's what it's about, the Giants. We can, we can do things that you can call unorthodox, weird. Even I said that, I'm used to old school baseball, but when they put this coaching staff together and had all these assistant this and that and weird titles that I never heard of, I said, you know what? Do what you do. After 17 and 18, I mean, come on, let's go. Do what you do. And look at the results right now. I'm not saying it's all due to the coaching staff. It's also due to great trades, great free agent signings, and that most important, the players themselves just going out there and getting it done. And this is a freaking winning team right here. A winning team. Jaron Duran should get called up soon. He's not going to the Olympics. Brewers Ballpark looked fun to go to. Yeah, Brewers Park. I'd like to check that out. Dodgers pulled his merch. I heard that. John Delton White. Dodgers pulled his merch. No merch. I even went to MLB just out of curiosity. MLB or Fanatics or MLB.com. And there's nothing there. You can't even get a custom jersey. You can't get that of Bauer. It's not available. And that's and I heard also all of his teammates unfollowed him on social media. It's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. And, as more information comes out and more information doesn't come out, hard denials and just information. But then again, the case is interesting because there hasn't been an actual charge yet. So it's really weird. I really don't know what to think, but I know one thing I do think is that we won't be seeing him this year. So is that the most important, is baseball the most important thing? Maybe not, but you know what? That hurts. Dodgers, are losing people left and right, so Giants are to injury, not to some weird, not to nothing, no injury problems, but still very, very confident in this team. And you sign someone like Bauer, you take a risk. You take a risk because he's a little out there. Not that you can predict that. You can't exactly predict this situation, but still, you're going to have some controversy on your hands. So let's jump back in here. Dodgers canceled everything with Bauer. I got Gabe Kapler autograph when he was with the Red Sox in 2004. Justin Bosman. I know Gabe Kapler is a good dude. I know he's a nice guy because he used to take pictures with kids, sign autographs, and all that stuff. And that was before, before all the social media cameras and everything. So I think Gabe Kapler's a good dude. I really believe that. Whether he was going to be a good manager, I didn't know. But he's starting to demonstrate that he is a good manager, despite his couple of years in Philadelphia. Maybe that was his learning curve. So, hey, Robert, Dodgers won in 2018 with nobody. Spite if he turns out innocent or not. My respect for the guy is basically gone. James Decker. I mean, I've really been thinking about that case and reading up on it, trying to decide, what to think. But yeah. The dude, either way, the dude did something just stupid or terrible. There's really no way around that. Dodgers should have gotten a different pitcher. Dodgers finna get swept by the Marlins. Dodgers finna get swept by the Marlins. I like that here. We have some Japanese letters. Can I freaking read that? Can't read that, but I appreciate your comment. Dodgers finna get swept by the Marlins. I didn't like Bauer when he was with the Reds. I still don't. Too cocky. I mean, I used to kind of like him when he, did all, he's trying to connect with the fans, and I appreciate that. But there's some things I didn't like about him, and now obviously with this new thing, if true, then obviously I don't like him at all. Happy we won. Dodgers lost. Let's go Giants. Maria Hernandez. David Ross should get fired. Cubs are having problems. Hum baby. You listen to Murphy and Mac. They funny with the song. Yeah, I used to listen to them quite a bit. Not lately because I've been doing so much work here on Hum Baby Baseball. But yeah, no matter where exactly the Giants end up, it's abundantly clear that this coaching staff knows what they're doing. That's correct. Bookmarked. You better not say anything if the Dodgers don't get swept. For those who y'all, that's 3 of you now. If we do get swept, I won't come on tomorrow. Deal, y'all. Let's go fish. Let's make it happen. Marlins, loving the Marlins here, taking care of things. Los Pescados will sweep the Dodgers. Eric, without Bauer, and if Kershaw isn't healthy, how can we not win the division? It is baseball. It is baseball. They still have good pitchers. It's going to be a fight to the end. I don't think we're going to win this division by 7-8 games or anything like that. I think it's going to be a fight to the end, and I'm down for that fight. Worst case scenario, we end up in a wild card, and we send out Gausman, and Gausman's going to take care of business. That's worst case scenario. Best case scenario, we're winning this division, which I think is increasingly likely, but I don't think it's going to be, a walk in the park. Even without Bauer, even without Kershaw, I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park. But today I got to pick my guy. Put yours in the chat. There's really 2 options. We can go with Wood. There's more than 2 options. You can go with whoever you want. But the main 2 that came to mind for me were Wood and Ruff. Now, Ruff hit that bomb into the wind. But ultimately, I got to go with Alex Wood. 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Alex Wood has been just a savior for us this year. Without Alex Wood, we'd still be really good, but not as good. Maybe there's a couple of wins that he gave us that we wouldn't have won, maybe 2 or 3, and that would have made all the difference in the world for the standings. So Alex Wood, great signing, and that goes for a lot of guys they've signed, but today was Alex Wood's day. 7 innings, like I said, 1 run. Alex Wood is my guy, player of the game for me today, and that's what it is. That is what it is, ladies and gents. And we have Hugh here. We have Robert. We have by Victor. What happened to Estrada? Nothing happened to Estrada. What do you mean? Because he hasn't been playing as well? Estrada today he came in and pinch hit and he got out. Jump in here. Yeah, we're off tomorrow. 3-game series against the Nats starts on Friday. So tomorrow's a nice day off. Say hi to me. Haley Frank is here. Haley Frank is here. Go Giants. I hope you're subscribed to the channel. And we have Tones Burrito. Tones Burrito. Love your name, man. Thank you so much for changing that to Tones Burrito. By Victor and Alex Wood. He is the man, and he is my guy. But yeah, it's going to be a fun ride here. Now, the Dodgers, I want to look at their depth chart. Let's see if I can bring it up here. Just to see who else they have right now as far as a rotation goes. To be honest, I haven't been, other than just looking at scores. Okay, Trevor Bauer is actually still on their depth chart in their website. Dodgers, y'all want to go in there and edit your website now. I don't know if they want that. But as of now, this is their depth chart. We go to active. He's not on the active roster, but he's on their depth chart. I don't think they know that. I don't think they want this. I don't think they realize that Trevor Bauer is on their depth chart on their website. But anyway, they still got Julio Urias. They still got Walker Buehler. They still got Tony Gonsolin. And they still got a very good bullpen. Jansen, Trinan, Kelly. David Price could obviously start. and they still got a good team. Even without some of these guys, without Seager, without Bellinger if he's hurt, they still got a good team. Betts, McKinstry, Beatty. Yeah. It's not a team that we can overlook. It's not a team that we can just think, oh, the Dodgers ain't nothing, dude. No, Dodgers are something. They're still very good. Not going to underestimate them, but we're going to go face-to-face with them a lot this year. Those games are going to be so fun, and if we can take out the Dodgers face-to-face this year, and win some series against them, maybe sweep them, that's when it's really going to feel like, this is the Giants' year. I feel like it now, but, like I said, it's a long way to go. We're just getting to the All-Star break. And we'll see what happens. Thoughts on Yaz? Yaz is a great signing for us, and he still hit some big home runs and had some big moments for us even this year. I know that his raw stats don't look as good as normal, 232 batting average. But this day and age, 232 is not as bad as 232 used to be. 232 used to be like, cut this dude. 232 nowadays, as long as you're driving in runs and getting on base and working walks, you have a good on-base percentage, which I'm not saying he does. He has an 808 OPS. His on-base percentage can't be that bad. Then it still plays. That's just, modern baseball. Batting average is not as important as it used to be, although, 232 is not what we want. Jose Burritos, my cousin, Tones Burrito. It's hard to be a top player if you miss half the season. Max Muncy and Ginger are really good, 100%. What worse, Trevor Bauer or Chris Davis from the Orioles? Oh, man, Chris Davis. He's horrible. He just lost it. I never seen anyone just lose it like that. Like be an elite player and then just be like they've never played baseball. Like the dude just couldn't hit anymore. He was just bad and not even that old. It was really, really weird. If you're asking who the worst player is, it's definitely Chris. But right now, who has a better chance to sign a free agent contract after this year? Yeah, Chris Davis as well. Bauer, I think Bauer's done. I'm just looking into it and thinking about it. It's just dawning on me like some things aren't making sense. Like, I don't know why they're not denying things more. There was a very vague denial at first. Not a denial, but an explanation, and it made a little bit of sense. But as time passes, I'm like, maybe they're just preparing the case and staying quiet. That's fine. So I'm still going to give it time. I'm still waiting to give like crazy hard opinions. But I have a bad feeling. I have a really bad feeling that we've seen the last of Trevor Bauer on a baseball field. What is going on, Justin? What is on Jenny Vega? Rogers getting Arenado out. Was the Giants changed the game? Dodgers do not suck regardless how much we'd like them to. We need to win some more games against them before we talk too much trash. Exactly, Wolfison on the money. I agree with that. Bye, Victor. Bauer's done with baseball. Dan Ugla. You guys remember Dan Ugla? Dude, no one will ever forget Dan Ugla if you're a Giants fan. He is part of Giants lore forever. Don't think he even got a hit while he was here. Thoughts on where Chris Bryant? Yeah, Chris Bryant. He's definitely going to be on the block, on the trade block, and it's going to be interesting to see. Looks like he came out of today's game for some reason. Hopefully he's not hurt or something. But the Cubs are falling apart right now. Despite throwing that no-hitter, and then they went on to like a 10-game losing streak. But I don't think the Giants are going to be interested. The Mets obviously might be, but we'll have to wait and see. I'd say the Mets are maybe front runners right now. Let me know what you think. But definitely he's awesome. Max is underrated. Max Muncy. Betts might have not had the best year, but in the past 3 years he's been one of the best in baseball. He is really hot. He's really not. Is Longo coming back? I hope so. Is Buster Posey an MVP? Sorry, there's some sound coming through. Hopefully that stopped. Buster Posey. I don't know. He might be. I don't think he's going to be an MVP just because he takes a lot of days off. That's just the way that we do it. So he doesn't even have, maybe the at-bats in the games to win the MVP unless his batting, it's possible. It's possible. He's having a great year. I wouldn't bet on him to win the MVP, but that would be beyond amazing, because after 2012, 2017, 2018, Buster Posey was looked at as past his prime, and he's doing things this year just amazing. I don't see him winning the MVP, but he's having a great year. Eric, name Eric, name your current top 5 players in baseball. Man, I've been so hooked on the Giants. First guy that comes to mind, though, is Ohtani. Ohtani is just, dude is tearing it up on both sides of the ball. He's going to be in the home run derby, and he's going to pitch and hit in the game. Absolutely love Shohei Ohtani, dude. He's really helped the game of baseball. He is awesome. That's one guy that comes to mind. Who else comes to mind? Fernando Tatis Jr. is awesome. Freddie Freeman, the Braves, is awesome. That's 3. I don't know. I'd love to pick some Giants. I don't know about top 5 in the game unless you go with pitchers. I'm not really thinking about pitchers. You got, legit. Yeah. DeGrom's got to be one of the 5. I named 4. 5. Oh, Mike Trout. Don't forget Mike Trout. There's 5 names. I don't know if that's official. I'd have to look and, think about it. But there's 5 right there that would be in the conversation. There we have Brian Souza is here. We have Justin Bosman. Thoughts on where Craig Kimbrell goes. Now, Craig Kimbrell is someone to think about, even though Craig Kimbrell tends to go in awful slumps and be horrific for a while. Not really, but I like Craig Kimbrell. He's fun to watch, and when he's on, he's freaking legit. But yeah, Ohtani is a once-in-a-lifetime player. DeGrom, Tatis, Shohei, Jose Ramirez, Freeman, and maybe Castellanos, Pure Palm. I don't know about Castellanos, but I love Castellanos. Are you going to watch Olympic baseball? I love the Olympics. I watch a lot of events in the Olympics. Track and field, baseball, all that. When will Chris Sale be back? Not really sure. Chris Sale's schedule right now. I could try to do some research on that, get back to you. But he should be going on a rehab assignment or something. But, man, Chris Sale. And who knows what they're going to get from Chris Sale when he does come back. Feels like forever since we've seen Chris Sale. Pure Palm, what's going on? Pure Palm, Angels so forgettable. I forget about Mike Trout. I almost said my top 5 without naming Mike Trout, which I would have probably lost my YouTube channel. You're going to go to Cooperstown when Bochy gets in or too far expensive. It's all about that. Getting to places is not as easier said than done. Like, I want to go to St. Louis again. I want to go to Atlanta this year. That's a couple of targets I have. But it's tough. Yeah, it's tough. Traveling is expensive. The tickets are just crazy. Even Diamondbacks tickets. I was going to go to Chase Field, and I was like, damn, even Diamondback tickets are expensive. Like, come on. So yeah, guys, so happy to get this win today. I appreciate all the support. The chat is just rolling, and I know I'm way past 30 minutes today. Yep, 38 minutes and 20 minutes. 38 minutes and 20 minutes. 38 minutes 20 seconds, and we are rocking and rolling. So I'm getting a little tired. I'm gonna bounce out, guys. I thank you so much for the support. The stream is insane. 453 playbacks already, and 45 viewers right now in the chat. 52 actually. I'm sorry, 52 concurrent viewers. 36 likes. And please, you guys, if you're not subscribed, I really would appreciate you hit that subscribe button now. Completely free. If you're not subscribed, it's completely free. We are getting close to 10,000 subscribers. 10,000 subscribers, guys. Can you imagine 10,000 people hit the subscribe button? I don't even believe it, but they haven't yet, but we're getting very close. So hit that subscribe button, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Nice stream, guys. Jules, AM Echo Sky, and everyone else. Pure Palm, I apologize for any comments I didn't get to or any questions I didn't get to. Crawford should have been in the home run derby. Tones Burrito. Oh man, that would have been sick. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they approached him, but he declined it, I'm sure. But some guys are not home run hitters in batting practice. Some guys can hit them in the games and not so much in BP. See, I was the exact opposite. I would hit them in BP like nothing and not in the game. That was my style. Didn't work out for me. So you guys have a great day. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button. We're going to talk to you very, very soon. This is Billy Bean. Get them an ace pitcher. Jenny Vega. You guys have a great day, everybody. Thank you again. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. and enjoy the day off tomorrow. And we'll see you for the National Series with the special uniforms. You guys check my video out of them. I gave them a 6 out of 10, those uniforms. Maybe I upped that to a 6.5. It's going to be, we'll see after the series. I might do a re-review after I get to see them in action. But it's going to look weird, I can tell you that much. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you very, very soon. Thank you again. See ya.
That one is into deep center. Way back there. Still going. Adios, Pelota. A 2-run homer for Darren Ruff.
He swings and hits a high drive, deep left field. Welcome to the Giants, Thairo Estrada. A grand slam. Wow. His first Giants home run.
Slater hits a high drive. Center field. It is out of here. Wow. And he goes to straightaway center field. And with one swing of the bat, the Giants take the lead. Here's Dickerson. Dickerson, high drive. Right center field. It is out of here.
Strike 3 called. That ball is gone. The first home run of the year for Brandon Belt.
Tell you what, he was quick to the inside part of the plate.